Hi, I'm Sonja, and I help people take their power back. Yes, this is a weird angle. I am currently in bed in my pajamas with my dog Jax, who hurt his back, and this is the way my videos are going to be for this week. So I wanted to start this week's videos off by addressing a comment that I got on the video I posted on Friday. So I will link that video if you want to go watch it if you haven't seen it. It is a video I did giving an update on kind of where I'm at right now, well, where I was on the 13th of October when I filmed those videos. Things have changed since then, and I will probably be doing another update video. I don't plan my videos. I have no idea what the next video is going to be, but the video that needs to be recorded right now is addressing this comment that I got on that video. So in that video, I was talking about how I woke up one day and was like, I got to get off of TikTok. I need a break. And that I needed to just take a break from social media just for myself. And I got this comment. I'm so sorry you were having such negative experiences. I understand boundaries are so crucial. It's something I've learned recently, and having solitude has been awesome. I don't understand what about that video made you assume that I was having negative experiences. And this is why you are creating your experience. Like, you have to realize you're creating your experiences, and why you would assume that just because my life wasn't going according to the plan I thought I wanted it to be, that I'm having negative experiences. I do not feel that way at all. At all. This is how manifestation works. Manifestation is all about change. I have been focused on what I want, and I never saw any of that as a negative experience or that things weren't going the way that I needed them or wanted them to go. I also was talking about in that video how I had been like extremely pissed off and angry recently, and I don't see that as a bad experience either. It's a fucking experience. It is what it is. It's helping me grow. It's helping me become aware of shit that needs to be addressed so that I can expand and step into the version of myself that I want to be. It's not negative at all. At all. And that's what I was saying in that video, is that things are not linear and things do not happen the way that you expect them to. Just like Jax hurting his back. I wasn't expecting him to hurt his back, but everything's perfect. Like, literally, like, the story of him and his back is fucking crazy at the moment, and I know he's just going to get better. So I wanted to address assuming that things are negative, especially for other people. If you are to the point where you just assume that, oh, that must be such a negative, I'm so sorry for you, like, oh, to me, that is a reflection of how much of a victim you feel you are. Like, oh, everything just goes to shit and nothing good could ever happen. So, oh, this must be a negative circumstance. If you're doing that to other people, of course you're doing it to yourself. And by you deciding that everything in your life is negative, guess what? You're right, because everything you tell yourself is right, because you're always right. And if you see flashing on the wall, it's because Jax is watching a movie with the sound off. I remember a time in my life where I used to think of everything as negative. Everything was just another blow. It was just things getting worse and worse and worse and worse. And guess what? Until I woke the fuck up and I realized that I have to change, it's all me, nothing got any better. So if you are going around and like hearing people's stories and assuming the worst and, oh, what a bad experience, I'm so sorry for you, and oh, poor woe is me, you're creating all those experiences because that's how you're choosing to view it. All the stuff that has been happening to me, I am viewing it as this is the bridge of incidents that I have to go through to get where I want to be. I can't explain it. I don't know how it's going to work out. I have no fucking clue. But it's going to work out. I'm going to get my shit, and my life is always fucking perfect. Even if I feel off, even if I'm a little bit angry, like, I don't care. It doesn't matter. It's just emotions. They will move through me, and I'll move on. But assuming that shit is negative it's not beneficial to you or anybody else, especially since everyone is you pushed out. You are giving people negative experiences by assuming that their life is negative. Don't do that. Assume the best in people, assume the best in situations, because everything you are assuming is manifesting. It is the law of assumption for a fucking reason. For a reason. Whatever you assume is true is true. I've been watching some videos on TikTok, and Bashar keeps coming up, and one of the things he keeps talking about in these videos I keep seeing is how it sounds weird, but it is a blessing that life is meaningless. Life is meaningless. There is nothing in life that has meaning. Nothing at all. You put the meaning to it, which is the greatest blessing you can have, and I completely agree. And right here is the perfect example. Hearing my story and being like, oh, I'm so sorry you had to take a break, and why? I don't fucking understand. Everything in my life is absolutely perfect. I am literally the happiest I've ever been. Things are good. And yes, in those videos last week and maybe a little bit in this one coming off, I've seemed fucking angry. It's just I'm frustrated with trying to find a way to explain this shit so that people understand. And then being told oh, I'm so sorry for your negative experience. Yeah, that it triggered me and pissed me off. I almost just deleted this comment and didn't say anything about it, because it's how dare you assume that my life is negative? And if you're watching my videos, am I not speaking clearly in a way that is understandable that you would get that that's manifesting? You are choosing this. You are choosing to see me in a negative, my life in a negative way, which then reflects back into you and affects everyone as you pushed out. Don't do that shit. See the good in everything. Put good meaning to things, because everything is meaningless. And as long as you continue to put negative to anything, that's what you're going to get more of, because that's the law. Thank you so much for watching. Love and light.